Before I go into that, the custom controls. You may or may not want to change. Well, actually, I can just put do it. No, I'll just pick something aside. One thing you probably notice here. Of course, you already know Brawl. You can fully customize your control scheme. In this game, when you footstool, you don't footstool by jumping anymore. They took it out where people accidentally footstool, so they actually set it to the taunt button. So if you actually want to manually footstool, you would have to hit the taunt, any of the taunt buttons.
Oh.
So if you want,
interesting.
So if you want, which I've been doing recently, you could just set it to like a button you don't use normally, which people don't use both jump buttons. So you can set the footstool to Y or X, whichever one you used, or anything you want to set it to. So you can manually footstool whenever you want.
Okay, so but the manual footstool doesn't cause you to jump, right? It just causes you to
footstool.
Footstool if the opportunity is there.
Yeah, it isn't. So it won't take. So you won't accidentally jump or whatever. So if someone would purposely do it, they'll just footstool. If you
so
press,
it's like it's a dead button otherwise.
Yeah, it's dead in the air.
Okay.
And also, another mechanic they added. Well, they put back in this taunt canceling, like a 64.
Yep. I remember that.
So funny they picked Sonic, which you could be annoying with, and
is it easier in this version? Or?
I think so. So yeah.
Well, I guess for those that don't know, what is taunt canceling and how are you doing it?
Okay, pretty much what you're doing is you're doing a regular taunt, but with the edge properties, you see this animation here. This cancels every attack that you're doing. So if you're doing an attack and you slide into the ledge, I think they call it the teetering animation. The teetering animation cancels all attacks or any action you're doing. So if you run, see, I did it really early there, but you saw I did it and then it canceled from the ledge. See, I just slid and I didn't hold the direction, and see, it got canceled by that. So if someone wants to keep doing that over and over, you can just keep doing it. And that's every ledge. That's the same way how like you could edge cancel aerials. See, like that.
Yeah.
It's like that wasn't an L cancel, that was just me edge canceling.
Yeah, this famous Falcon ledge cancel down airs and the illusion canceling on the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ping Pong asks, just to clarify, so you can mash Footstool to see if it comes out or not?
Yeah, you actually can. If you mash it, if something actually is there, it will actually Footstool. If not, then nothing happens. Which I want to show now.
Yo, we Street Fighter 2 now, command grab with no whiff animation. Get in there.
Yeah, oh yeah, system mechanics. I have to still go over it, because I was explaining stages. There's also... It's a few changes, which I'm going to show with TwitchTV since he has one of those. New changes.
Okay.
We all familiar with glide tossing from Brawl. So, unfortunately, TwitchTV is not one of those characters who could do it because it's because of his role. The way glide tossing worked was it used the momentum from the roll and cancels it into an item toss, and that will cause them to slide while throwing an item. As you can see, TwitchTV's roll to start was really slow, so he can't really do it. But actually, being I have this other controller plugged in, luckily, I can easily just show it off with Sonic. Control, let me put out an item, something simple. Oh yeah. Okay. So this, see how you just slid with it? Because I canceled the roll into the throw.
Yeah.
And of course it goes by it's a per character basis depending on how good their roll is. Because some characters' back roll sucks, some characters can't do it with their back roll. Marth is one of those characters. He's going to do it with his back roll and not his forward roll.
Yeah, I do remember that from Brawl. It was
yeah.
I think it was for was Falco both rolls or was it only the forward roll?
I think it was both rolls, but they didn't go that far.
Is the distance they slide dependent on the traction of the character, or is it just their roll animations?
In this game, I believe it's both.
Both?
Like Sonic, his roll was really good, so it was really good, so he went really far with it. This game, they changed it. They changed it so he doesn't go as far with his roll because he has like traction a bit. And they also actually have to slow down Sonic in this game because you notice he doesn't run as fast as he does in Brawl.
Yeah.
Him running as fast as he did in Brawl is ridiculous in this type of game. Normal system mechanics. Let me just go back to using TwinLink here. There is no auto snapping. It's like Melee and 64. You actually have to sweet spot it, so you have to like perfectly aim it. There's aerial. Well, there's what is it called? Momentum air dodging. I think that's the term.
Yeah, melee.
Or no, sorry, directional air dodging. Momentum air dodging is Brawl. Yeah, it's directional air dodging, so you just aim where you want to air dodge and you go there. But of course, you only allow one per jump, so because you go into free fall. Which introduces the other mechanic that's new to this game, aerial glide tossing. So what you do is the same mechanics as rolling. If you air dodge with an item, you can cancel that momentum into an item toss, and you end up getting something like that. So if you aerial glide toss up, which I'm flubbing right now, you do something like that.
So it's like you jumped, but you didn't.
Yeah.
So you could double jump after that if you wanted to.
Yeah. This is how, like, if you notice, his up B doesn't go that high. He literally has a Link from 64's up B, which doesn't go that far. But what makes up for his recovery is he can do this. Yeah. So that's how, and you have to master that with TwinLink to actually get back, because if you notice, he falls pretty fast.
Yes, I did. I actually tried him out in the beginning.
Yeah.
He falls like a rock.
Yeah, so if you, like, just me jumping off the ledge, this is me, like, jumping. I can't even make it to the boundary. I can barely make it to the boundary. Aerial glide tossing is a key part of the metagame, because, say if you're running towards the enemy, you can do something like this. So you can kind of fake that you're jumping towards them. Or you can use it to approach, like that. Or you can use it to, like, say if you jump over them, and then you do that to... You pretty much get momentum upwards, and you can throw your bomb down. You can pretty much... It's just a quick aerial shift.
Do you get movement even if you just neutral air dodge and not go in any direction? Or do you need to go in a direction?
You get that. You get this if you... You will get this animation if you press L and A together, and you don't press any direction. You get... Jash gave it the term Invincibomb in Brawl, where you do that. But if you hit the C stick, you'll stay in, like, you would stay in place and then throw the item, like, for a quick second. So if you have momentum, you would stop in midair, as you saw there. You stop in midair and do this. So aerial glide tossing is a key thing for, especially characters with items. TwinLink, it's really helpful because he needs that to recover. If you don't master it, he won't be recovering too well. Of course, being we have directional air dodging, there's a mechanic of wave dashing, which of course every character in the game has. Of course, it's different. Some characters don't need it, some characters do. Dash dancing, it was in Brawl, but it wasn't too good because the window was extremely small.
It sucked.
So you literally
for a lot of the cast.
So you had to do this to every single character. In Brawl, you do something like this. That's the only way you'll get around. It was we call it like a dash dance foxtrot combination thing.
Yeah.
Like Sonic was really good with it, Marth was good with it, and that was like one of the better ways to move around. But what limited, of course, was tripping, which this game does not have. You also have the option where when you go into a full dash, if you tap down, you will stop running. Or which you call this dash canceling.
Dash canceling, yes.
This wasn't in Brawl. This was in 64. No, sorry. This was in Melee. I don't think it was in 64 at all.
That was, I believe, how a lot of foxes would do run up smash, right? Because they would stop first and then up smash.
In Melee, you can either do that or you could jump cancel into it.
Yeah.
But this game, you don't have to worry about that. You just have to C-stick up. Because it's something with Brawl engine, normally the way it prioritizes buttons. in Melee, the Z button prioritized the A button, while Brawl prioritized the L and R button, or shield button.
L and R button.
See,
yeah.
like this is me pressing Z. So Z in this game gets you an aerial, not an air dodge.
I used to hate that. When I would get, short hop air dodge instead of neutral air for, like, Meta Knight.
Yeah.
I used to hate that.
Oh, another thing, of course, they brought back from Melee 64, they brought back L canceling. Let me get a... oh, let me just put it back to TwinLink. If you can see, that's the move L like normally. If you L cancel it, it's a lot quicker. It cut for every move, for every aerial, sorry. You can do this to every aerial. And every aerial, the recovery frames is put in half. In this game, to help new players into the game, it signifies, if you notice, there's a slight white flash that tells you that you L cancel properly. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I noticed it right away when I was playing.
Yeah, because if you see there's a white flash telling you that you L cancel properly. So new players can see that they're doing it right. Because if you don't do it, besides, of course, noticing that you don't, you know, you have a lot more recovery, you could tell that you did it wrong. One thing to keep careful with, the wave dashing thing, if you hold down one button all the way, you cannot wave dash with the other button, because they couldn't program that the buttons were separate. So what you have to do is, if you press one button halfway, you can wave dash with the other button, which is what a lot of people do. Like if you want to wave dash out of shield, or they call it wave shielding.
Wave shielding, yeah.
Yeah, you can't hold one button all the way. You have to hold that one button. You gotta hold the shield button halfway and then tap the other button, the wave shield.
So you just can't pinch the button down.
Yeah, you can't clinch it all the way.
Okay.
Because they couldn't figure out a way to make the buttons actually count as separate buttons. Because being as a programmable, you could program this stuff, it's kind of hard to do. But maybe they'll figure it out someday. I don't know. So that's the basic mechanics, the shuffling part. Oh, tethers. Tether mechanics aren't exactly the same. Of course, you only get 3 tethers, otherwise that happens. I believe it was like that in Brawl.
Yep, it was.
Now, the one thing they changed about this game is you can tether the ledge if someone's already grabbing it. Which, let me do that real quick. If you do that, see, and if they're on the ledge, you get this.
Yeah, you automatically get up.
Yeah, you automatically pop up. And during those frames where you pop up, you can't do anything, so you're vulnerable. Which people are, I guess, starting to learn, because people see a tether, they let them just get back up. I'm like, don't let them get back up. See, like,
I guess because they see it and they're like, oh my gosh, he can still move. Like,
yeah, no, because I think that the mentality is gonna knock them off the ledge, but it doesn't. It's literally trying to replicate what happened in Melee if someone's on the ledge. Like, you had that little pop. Like, let me see. I'm gonna grab the ledge, and you're gonna hear me mashing. Like, I'm gonna mash A button so you can see I can't press anything. See?
So you can't do anything until you land?
That, or you double jump, or if you have something. Like, like, you mash A, nothing happens. I think you have to hit C stick or something. I'm gonna try that right now. Yeah, hit C stick. Wow. The move was gonna come out like right as I landed. So you have there's a very big window where you can't do anything. You can move left and right, like you can kind of wiggle back and trick them, but you can't like do anything. Let me see. Yes, nothing. So it's like that's you gotta be careful with. If people thinking tethers are broken or whatever, I'm like, you just have to know how to punish it properly. What you do is just grab the ledge. Of course.
For tethers, sorry, real quick. For tethers, can you only pull yourself in, or can you just drop?
You can just
then move. And then can you move after?
Yeah, you can still do whatever actions you have, because you kind of like trick it. See, you kind of do that. Like what I did there was I forgot I hit this 3 times. Pretty much you could trick people to thinking, oh, you're gonna get back up. So what I did was I pressed down to let go. Let me redo it because it pulled me up automatically. What I did was I let go and then I did this. I air dashed up and then I did that to get the distance. So I let go. I went down way too far there. But you could do any action, or you could do this actually. You could let go and it's like a B.
And so tethering gives you back your second jump then?
No. Tether,
Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't. No, that's just me doing an up B. You don't get your second jump back.
So you have to snap the ledge.
See, if I do this, yeah, you gotta snap the ledge.
Okay.
Just to show you don't get a second jump. Actually, me double jump, do this, mashing jump, nothing.
Okay, so that's just Link's up B being.
Yeah, that's just the way his up B looks.
Okay.
So it's like that's where the extra mind games come in. You have to like trick people thinking, oh, I'm gonna pull up, and like, nope, I'm not gonna pull up. I'm just gonna let go and up B and knock you off.
Yep, know your options.
Yeah, every character is different. Or just like in Brawl, if you have a item in your hand, you can air dodge first and then do that, and really late, and you can still tether. So in Toon Link's case, you could do this. you could let go and air glide toss up.
Nice.
If they're on a ledge, you can hit by the bomb. If not, you know, you just grab the ledge.
It'll probably convince them to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or actually, in his case, you could probably aerial glide toss and wall jump. Maybe. Can you wall jump this ledge? It's a very... Yeah, you can.
Yeah. If it's the same as in Brawl, you should be able to wall jump.
Yeah, it just... With Diddy, he got me killed quite a bit of times because in a wall clinging lots of times when I don't want him to. But yeah, that's got quite annoying. Besides aerial glide tossing, there really isn't any new mechanics I could think of. Oh, Footstools. Secret tech they just added recently in a new version. Footstools goes through shields.
Huh.
So watch.
Interesting.
So, oh wait, let me see. Mashing Footstool. So, it does that. I think you get like the 4 Footstools. So watch this.
That is cool.
So watch. He's blocking. Footstool. It goes right through it.
Does that stop them from shielding too?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yo!
In Brawl, it just jumped off. This actually makes you stop shielding.
That's pretty cool.
So in Toon Link's case, which is gonna be near impossible to try doing a controller, I'll just show the application. This is what Toon Link can do. If he had a bomb in his hand, he can literally he can Footstool off, and then aerial glide toss, throw the bomb down, and then start a combo from it. It's good. It's really. He could do that. Peach could do something. This is very it's on the change list, but no one paid attention to it. So if you do that, whoops. You have to be really quick because the stun from the Footstool is not that much, as you can see.
But it should be an actual punish.
Yeah, if your character could do something with it, then you can. Toon Link obviously can. Anyone who has like an item can do something. Peach can do something because she has a float, so that stops the momentum. I can't try to think of other few characters who can actually like work with that. But yeah, Footstooling. That's why I'm switching it, because I could probably start working on doing stuff with it.
Maybe people like Marth who have like fast down airs could maybe Footstool down air.
Maybe. That, or he could do like side B and it'll bring him down a little bit. It depends. It's like stuff you gotta experiment with. You gotta see what you could do with that character. Zelda could probably just do neutral B.
Yeah, that's a good point. She probably could.
And being her neutral B now, if you land, it'll cancel at a certain frame, which I think after the last attacking frame, it'll like cancel on the ground. So she could probably get a combo from it.
Okay. Anything else in terms of mechanics before we get into like Toon Link specifics?
Not that I can think of. This is still in from Brawl. If you have an item in your hand and you hold the A button and you hit the C stick, you still get a forward smash. They kept that in.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot one mechanic: crouch canceling. Crouch canceling is back. The way that works is you pretty much hold down, and you end up reducing hit stun and knockback when you're getting hit. So he's not really reacting to it compared to this. So yeah, crouch canceling is still there. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. If it comes up, I'll... If I end up remembering if there is anything else, which I really don't think there is, I'll bring it back up.